Hello everybody, what is going on? It is Voodoo here, and welcome to the Weekly Ritual. Today is Wednesday, August 14th of 2013, and so yes, I know it's in the middle of the week. It's a little later this week, mainly, again, because of YouTube One channel. I wanted to feature a couple of videos in the early part of this week, and I didn't want this video to either cover those videos up or to be lost in the mix, so I wanted to delay this video a little bit to feature some other content. But today we have quite a bit to talk about because it's been 2 weeks, or really now 2.5 weeks since my last weekly ritual, so I have a lot of things to go over and discuss with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I left for my vacation, which I was on all of last week, which was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in the Smoky Mountains. That week before, I uploaded some gameplay. I started out the week uploading some Return to Fallout 3, and which I'm very close to actually being up to date on Return to Fallout 3, even though I haven't yet completed all the things in Fallout 3 that I want to. I'm close to uploading all the videos that I've made so far of that series. And then I proceeded to upload some more of The Last of Us. And that was basically the content that you guys saw before I left for my trip. And then, again, last week I was gone all week. It was a fantastic trip. It was tons of fun. It was really nice to hang out with my core group of friends again, which I really hadn't done this summer much at all. So it was very nice to be able to do that. It was a nice change of pace from the beach that we usually go to. The mountains were beautiful. The weather was great. The cabin was amazing. I really, really enjoyed being up there, hiking through the mountains and seeing the sights. And it was really refreshing. It was a fantastic trip, and I really had a lot of fun. So when I got back, to recap the trip, because usually when I go on these trips, I take vlog videos, similarly to how I did with the Los Angeles trip earlier this summer. And then I will upload those, and that's my trip recap. Well, for this trip, I really didn't take any videos. It was more of a picture kind of trip than a video trip. We basically, hiking and doing all that kind of stuff, it doesn't really lend itself to videos, because if you're hiking, you're trying to take videos, the camera's bouncing all over, and it's more just about the scenery. It's not about really making videos and seeing famous sites like in LA. It's more about seeing just the scenery, the mountains, all that kind of stuff. So I took a lot of still pictures. So what I did was I actually went on my computer and I made a slideshow of all the pictures I took and showed you guys the slideshow while doing a voiceover narrating the pictures, explaining what we did day by day on the trip, and showing you the appropriate pictures as we go through. So if you're interested at all in my Gatlinburg vacation, the pictures and what we did, be sure to go check out that video. It's about 50 minutes long, but I thought it came out really well. It's the first time I'd ever done anything like that for a trip recap, and I thought that it turned out pretty good. So go check that out if you're interested in that vacation. Then since I've been back, I have been playing The Last of Us. In fact, as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm going to hook up and play and beat The Last of Us. I think I have about an hour left, maybe a little bit more, based on my estimations of other people's playthroughs. I'm very close to beating the game, and I'm going to beat it today. So as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm going to go beat The Last of Us. And I have been uploading that to the channel. Now, another thing that I did, which was just yesterday, is there was an interview conducted by a YouTuber named Kane Bringing the Pain, who has been a long time, how do I want to put this, because he doesn't call himself a DSP hater. So I guess, he's made a lot of videos talking stuff on Phil, okay? Whatever you want to call it. But he conducted an interview last night, actually, on his podcast, where he talked directly to DSP. And he asked him some questions regarding his negativity and that kind of stuff. He even brought up my video, to which Phil claimed he never saw the video. So, Anyway, he did this interview with Phil last night, and as soon as I got done watching it, I filmed a reaction video to this podcast and uploaded it last night. Now it's already getting some good attention. It's almost already got 200 views, and I just put it up very late last night, so that's good. And basically, I just share my thoughts on Phil and his answers to the questions, whether or not I thought Phil did a good job of, pleasing his fans, or whether or not he didn't, and just talk openly and candidly about the whole situation, kind of as a follow-up to the Why I Unsubscribed from DSP Gaming video. Speaking of that video, since we last talked about it, the video has continued to grow exponentially. It now has over 11,000 views. It's nearing becoming my second most viewed video of all time, which would pass up Uncharted 3 Unboxing, which has 13,600 or something. So this video is on the way. I think that it will beat it in maybe another week. The video continues to get a lot of attention. The funniest thing about it is that actually if you go on YouTube and you search DSP Gaming on YouTube, his video, or my video, is the first video that comes up. So people who are searching for DSP Gaming's content, the first video they see is my video entitled Why I Unsubscribed from DSP Gaming. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy the kind of attention the video's been getting. And I mean, the people who were with me and fans of me, not fans, but viewers of me for, since before I made this video, know that I'm not used to that kind of attention. I'm used to getting not much attention at all and just kind of doing my own thing, you know what I mean, on my channel. So all this attention, it's kind of like a big, hit in the face. And I dealt with it 2 years ago in 2011 when I made the video supporting DSP, and he favorited the video, and I got a lot of attention, both positive and negative on that video as well. And that was kind of like, whoa. But that video only has 4,000 views. This one has 11,000, and it's been promoted on other well-known DSP critics channels such as Rising Potential and also Kane Bringing the Pain have both featured my video. I've had Rising Potential, I've had Mighty Furtado, and Evil AJ all comment on that video, plus the reaction video I did last night. So it's getting a lot of attention in the community, which again, I never expected that to happen. I never made it with that intention, and I never thought that it would ever get this kind of attention. I really didn't. I thought it would get a couple hundred views at most, and that would be the end of the story, but it's far from it. And I really, the thing that I love about the attention it's gotten is how many subscribers I've gained. I mean, I started off with maybe 320 or so back when I put the video out in early July. I now have over 450. So my subscribers have gone up significantly since making the video. They continue to go up. And my goal, my real hope is that those subscribers, maybe they subscribe because they saw that video, but maybe they'll see my channel and they'll see what the channel's about, my gameplay. Especially, hey, if they're not really fans of Phil's gameplay anymore, maybe they'll see mine and they'll see my playthroughs, and they'll stay subscribed and actually become a member of my channel and watch my stuff. That's my ultimate goal, because I don't want necessarily 200 subscribers all because of one video I made about Phil. I want the subscribers to stay on the channel and watch my content, and because again, that's not what my channel's about. My channel's not about making rant videos. It's not about making videos talking about or bashing Phil or whatever. My channel's about me playing games, having fun, doing game reviews, doing Voodoo's Brew. That's what this channel's about. So I hope that those people who did subscribe because of that video will explore my channel, see what I have to offer, and like it enough to stick around and become part of my channel. So that's what I really hope. But yeah, the video is doing amazingly well and doesn't show any signs of slowing down. And actually, I said in my reaction video last night that I had no intentions of sending DSP my video, because he said in the podcast when he was asked about my video, he said, well, I've never seen the video, he never sent me the video or whatever. And I said, well, I have no intentions of sending it to him because that wasn't my intention. I changed my mind. I did send him the video because I sat there and I said, you know what? If he's going to sit there and use an excuse, well, I never sent him that video, well, I'm going to take away any possible excuse he has now, and I'm going to send him the video. So I sent it to him. I sent a message. I said, hey, DSP, this is Voodoo, the guy whose video you were asked about tonight on the channel. You claim you didn't see it, and then I never sent it to you. I said, well, here it is, and I attached the video and sent it to him. So now he has no excuse not to see the video, and you know, it is what it is. He can't make an excuse for that anymore. And at any point, if he does see the video and he wants to discuss any of that kind of stuff with me, I've talked to Brandon, and he and I would not be any happier than to have Phil on Voodoo's Brew and address this stuff with him in person on a show. And we would ask him the tough questions. We would not let him get away with talking his way out of things. We would ask questions, good questions, and it would be quite the interview, I can tell you that. But I am stating it for the record that if Phil wants to discuss any of this kind of stuff with me, if he wants to come on, and I know I'm not, you know, popular, but if he comes on the show, he can bring the viewers with him, you know what I mean? I don't have to have a lot of viewers. He already does. So if he wants to come and he wants to have an open discussion about this in public, to talk about these issues and all that stuff, putting it out there on the record that Brandon and I are completely open to that, and we would like nothing more than for that to happen. So I haven't sent him any kind of invitation because he hasn't even seen the video. But if he does, I just want people to know that Brandon and I are ready, and we are more than happy to have him on. We can stream it. We can do the whole bit. We're ready to go. So that's the deal with that. But let's talk about this week coming up briefly, because the timer in my head is telling me this is going to be a long video. So let's try to wrap it up. Future plans. We finally have a new game release that I'm going to be playing coming out next week, which is why I need to beat The Last of Us today. Next week is the release of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. I really don't know much about the game. I've never played a Splinter Cell game. I played a Ghost Recon game. I didn't like it, and everybody told me hang in there for Splinter Cell because it's way better than Ghost Recon. So I'm going to be giving it a chance. Comes out next week, and I'll be beginning my playthrough of it next week. And at some point next week, I will be moving once again back to my apartment in Baton Rouge as my next semester, my first semester of senior year of college, begins August 26th. I believe is the date, Monday. Yes, August 26th. So that is a week from this upcoming Monday. So I'll be moving at some point, probably in the latter parts of next week, back to Baton Rouge. And you will begin seeing these vlog videos and such from my apartment as I'll be moving once again as this summer has flown by and it's over. So, so yeah, that will be happening, and Splinter Cell Blacklist will all be commencing next week. For the end of this week, what you can expect is me to upload through the end of the Last of Us campaign. I will be trying out the multiplayer briefly to experience it and see what it's all about, and then I will be uploading a Voodoo's Verdict for The Last of Us, and that's probably going to be the last thing uploaded this week, unless something else comes up. So yeah, for the rest of this week, you can expect the conclusion of the Last of Us campaign, a little bit of multiplayer for The Last of Us, and then my Voodoo's Verdict review of The Last of Us. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. It's probably going to cause some people to have very mixed feelings about my review of the game. So if you like game reviews and or you like surprises, be sure to watch Voodoo's Verdict of The Last of Us, because I think it's going to surprise a lot of people what I have to say about the game. So yeah, be sure to check it out whenever it's up later this week. So yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. By the way, one last note before we go. The interview that Kane did with DSP is officially up. I know people were asking once I put up the reaction video. It is up. It is live on his channel, youtube.com/KaneBringingThePain. It is uploaded in 2 parts. I don't know how they're split it up. I would assume that the interview with DSP is part 1, and then the part of the show that they did after talking about game reviews would be part 2. But I don't know that for sure because I haven't watched how they split it up. So yeah, go to Kane's channel, watch the interview they conducted with him, listen to his answers, come back to my channel, watch my reaction video to it, and then draw your own conclusions, and let me know in the comments of the reaction video what your conclusions were about the questions and the answers from Darkside Phil. So, yeah, thank you guys very much. Once again, a warm welcome to all my new subscribers. I hope you stick around and enjoy all my content. And that's basically it. So once again, thanks. I'm Voodoo, and I'm about to go beat The Last of Us. So peace out.